Welcome to Event-Vods. Watch the full game of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Mbessa and the Vi that are going to be diving in, but both experience as well. He's level
really
2.5. Lots about to tick over to 4, and now Yike going to fall behind again.
Losing his own jungle now. Closer doesn't have a smite available, so he's going for the kill. A bit of health gain, but Yike, a permafrost flashing out because under turret's the only safe place to be. Vladdy's now coming to help out, but he's low on mana too. A flash, shove into the wall. Targamas at level 2, he's matched. Permafrost, no blast cone for you. And Closer seals the deal.
Vladdy isn't expecting Closer to come in behind him. There isn't a ward though.
There is a ward, he's trying to bait it out because Targamas is there, but Permafrost again, it's easy with melee. Vladdy's gonna die! Jackies gets the kill. For now.
Yike can respond by getting Dragon on this bottom side, but it's nice to get Dragon, but it's a lot of time invested by Yike onto this, whereas Closer is going to continue to farm from the top side. So what is at the moment an equal trade is going to be now Closer getting his top side camps, moving in towards his bot side to get Raptors and Krugs, whereas you don't really have the luxury of a huge amount of these up for Yike. His bottom side at least is starting to respawn, but
you know it does have good implications for the Void Grub sector. That chunk there onto Callist as well. GIANTX already at top side of the map as Yike is clearing out that bot side again. But note that the chunk that came through from Noah means he can push into the turret. Jun can hover in Fog of War. Targamas only just got level 3, by the way. Also worth mentioning when we had a big discussion about experience. But GIANTX are going to secure all 3 grubs, no contest.
So KC need Yike now to support them on this top side because they know that Closer's going to be up here. There's the Void Grubs taken. Going to try and contest the respawn of the look for that reset. Yike going to help to cover, it looks like, to try and push out. Does have the TP to get back in, but Closer's here again.
And he's got ulti. Guess what? Yike does not. Fate sealed on top of that as well. Vladdy might die, but a good seismic shot back. Jackie's also ready to go back until... No cigar, no Q connecting from Jackie's to get
and
Vladdy
even if
down.
you don't, actually, Noah, is he looking for more?
He is indeed level 6 for both. Chains of Corruption here, but it's cleansed away immediately. Foster's Bomb didn't connect it.
Oh, the
dodges away from the Q. This 1v1 heating up. The Valkyrie damage is massive now. And Callist knows it. Respect Flash.
And now you've got nothing for a potential Void Grub fight that could be coming up with no Flash for Callist.
They've also spawned though. That's more important to focus your attention up here where Closer has already begun.
It's just going to be a trade. Yike isn't even interested in it. He's going to immediately move over towards the Dragon, so you can kind of tell they were a little nervous with Callist's Flash being down about trying to take some sort of fight, and even the push that Noah's continuously had on that top, so about entering into this pit. But it does mean you're going to have a lot of pressure now if Jackie's is able to get on towards the tower, or Noah is able to get some pressure down. But yeah, actually.
Backing away.
Yeah.
No mid-pro.
Jun and Jackie's just getting enough pressure. I think what KC are trying to do is Dragon into immediate dive onto the bot lane. Yike is here to help, but Mbessa is out of position. There's no Varus here. So it's only Yike who's trying to hold on to this bot side turret at the moment.
Power of XL, huh? GIANTX, great early game flash. Yike tries to buffer it. He does so well, actually, but here's Closer. As easy as that, as Noah dunks down the ball.
That was so well called by GA. Goes across, plates go across, and now Kana wants to see if he can get a little more.
How far does it go? It's an all-out, but the ulti, weird, if I say so, is...
Efficiently. It's just Closer and Jun working in tandem to constantly support Jackie's. Jun, though, going to be interrupted here, so a little slower in the play, but I don't think it matters. He gets ulted and they get a trade for the Rift Herald. So now I think Jun just spotted out there, so the GIANTX going to look to contest on towards Rift Herald.
The advantage for KC, by the way, as Kana has that leg up, but he's on top side of the map anyway, so we'll watch Riz walk down while GIANTX start up their Herald. On the edge of patience here is Closer, but KC are thinking about how they get their angle in.
There's a big old Blazcon there, so that'll definitely help him getting in. And Yike snuck over the wall.
He did. They need to see him, or at least Lot needs to go over. I still don't think Closer's seen him until...
No?
Now,
okay. I mean, Yike's smites have been pretty stellar over the last 2 days, so I don't know if you want to go toe-to-toe with that Closer, but the reset does come through, so it's a little bit slower on the take, but again, it will still be GIANTX getting this, and they're kind of happy to just, well, slow this one down. The Dragon is up and available, but I don't know what's exactly happening here with Yike. He's going again.
He's doing it again. Wait, but this time, that's a vision line, surely, right? Pings are coming down. Teleport used this time by Jackie's to get up top. Yike just backs out again. He's playing around with the conditioning. of a potential steal, but as you said, Dagda, GIANTX slowly but surely get the Herald of Mir.
It does force Jun and Noah to come across the pit, though, in case something was about to happen, which at least it looked a little funky. Just drawing enough attention to open up plays for KC.
All right, Dragons to trade. Second one for KC here. But still, GIANTX hold this lead.
This by surprise as well, but has the cleanse. Jackies has the Q3.
He buffers,
okay,
that's
nice.
what he does, but the cease and desist also buffered. Yone, is he fair? Start voting in the chat.
Was
Oh, you
in charge of Mordekaiser, I think it was?
Yeah, there is
No,
Mordekaiser
Mordekaiser was the general.
Oh, Jordan dead. Big ulti's used.
Nice.
The corruption and Vile from Yike.
Nicely done by KC. That's a big pick. The one time closer is not with Jun, and they managed to find him. The Jackies trying to push forward, but KC still have to commit onto this. Noah's gone towards that bot side just to pick up Raptors, so not really members here that GX need.
Yike thinking about going in. But remember, I mentioned that Kliss ult's down, Yike's ult's down. Even though Jun is dead, he's now back up and available, and there are some timers on that Chains of Corruption and on the cease and desist. So KC backing away, GIANTX trying to bait in that Atakan's being done. And actually now it's going to be started because the resets came through. Wasn't on vision, but this timing is perfect, Dagda.
Kliss had to move back towards mid to push in, and now they look like they should just be able to take it. Flatty hasn't really spotted out. It's not going that quick there. They will know it's going down, but you do have the Weaver's Wall if you really want to go for this.
Yeah, I mean, there is vision there. You're right, Weaver's Wall going to bring in closer right to the pit, but it doesn't matter at the edge of patience. They hold it, and they smite Atakan to get the GAs.
Spectacular. Noah looks extremely comfortable on the Corki, and here is Jackie's.
Yeah, here he is. Flatty, seismic shove, but Jackie's close to killing him, flash away. But remember, he's got another life. Yike comes in trying to help out Flatty, but with the cease and desist seismic shove, Jackie's buys a bit of time. He withdraws, he dies, but look towards bot. Dragon's going to be taken. Soul point, excuse me, it's a bait. It's a second Dragon for GIANTX. And Lot getting the shove to the inner turret here is what the time bought.
I don't know how much you can really do with this, though, as GIANTX. Could maybe look for the dive. Jackie's is TP back into mid lane, but there's no real map pressure here, and now there's 5 members.
Look at him. Does Lot care? I mean, he'll just withdraw. There you go. GIANTX back away a little bit. They got the damage down.
But you didn't get the tower, right? And KC haven't invested anything. Now Vladdy's able to answer the wave in mid. You don't have Jackie's ultimate to go for this, so they need to really hard force on this next play to get stuff, but they don't. Oh, 3 versus 5?
Well, they get cleanse onto Kliss. Let's see if it goes any further. Shove into the wall is good. There's damage from Noah. Public execution as well, but the hostile takeover slams Noah and Jun into each other until KC defend their turret.
With both Noah, I think you still has it, and Jun, but that's not really the end of the world, is it? Okay, so they die for the turret.
Now we get it.
But I will say, that is like
you can bring the team fight in. There's none of that. They're on equal stakes outside of the gold, of course, as Nearly all out, just pulls that point apart. Vladdy's caught. It's a great ult from Lot, who flashes away as Vladdy looks for his reset, but he won't get bailed out. Closer gets the kill. He runs away. There's a great poppy ult, and Yike is slammed against the wall. A double kill for the old KC jungler. And GIANTX with a brilliant pick.
What a pick in the enemy jungle. Setting up immediately to now go towards the Baron. Kliss gets knocked to high hell as well, so there's just no one to try and answer for this. GIANTX, that's exactly what they needed to do to blow up in this game.
We just snapped to top, and with that pick as well, you know, Vladdy sent packing. Curious to see where it came from, Dagda, as we look at the replay, but Baron down. 7k gold lead.
The base for Baron, unfortunately, the reset's coming through and the focus on towards Dragon, so it will be at least another Baron, if not another Dragon, before GX close out this game.
Well, Dagda, should I say it? GIANTX closing the game is a big deal.
Extra armor stacking starting to come in for key members on KC, so.
Chains, cease and desist, flash away, good ulti from close. It means that Targamas can't get anywhere near the fight either, so they just turn for Yike, who is isolated from the rest of his team. Good damage out, but Jackies went into the Hornet's nest and got stunned. An option, and they've got some wards here to see who's moving behind. Baron's now going to start in Fog of War.
Yeah, you got Lot pushing in on that top end to make sure that the waves are at least in their favor, but this has gone down so quick. It's Kana. Yike can still get in.
Yeah, he can, but he's a little bit late. So ulti comes in as Kliss sends out his own, but Yike is just blown to pieces. Noah with the pick.
Nobody goes on their next turns. Jackies, just to be careful he's not caught. Still the public execution available for Kana.
Surely Ambessa can't gap close that much. Oh, yeah. I think I'm
Yone versus Ambessa. The eternal.
I'm watching Noah channel up the bottom side wave. Targamas poked out a little bit as well. Good from Jun, but the whole team's here now. He has to flash away. It's from Yike that he must fear, but Noah's damage is immense. It's a 4-item Corky now, who's helped by the rest of GIANTX getting in this bot wave.
Laddie just trying to get rid of the wave, but the Baron of Creeps are not falling easy. The cannon not going to be able to take it down. Kana able to finish that one off, but a stiff breeze will blow over that bot lane turret, and now you got to deal with mid as well.
They're carrying in multiple waves, so GIANTX with this Baron buff. You look at top, you look at mid now. Lot is just making sure this cannon does a bit of damage. Kana clears it out as this next wave in bot is going to be crucial. GIANTX getting close to finally cracking the base in this game.
Still, just the cannon going to come through, so...
Big shoulders on to close to everything used, but the poppy off from John was sexy, man. That was brilliant. Now any steadfast presence left over, you got to ask that from KC's angle as Noah pokes out rocket after rocket, and one sent out. A phosphorus bomb, if they're close enough, will hurt as well, but an inhibitor to drop down from GIANTX, poking around, moving between things like the seismic shove, a double inhibitor to boot, make that 3 when top comes in.
Yeah, Jackie's going to be able to finish that one off. It feels like it's done and done in this game for KC.
Almost found it, but can he go any further? Lot cares not, and he flashes out of the end. Maybe I was wrong. GIANTX getting a bit antsy, but they get the turret from it because 3 waves have added the pressure in as Jackie's underneath has to flash. He was a soul unbound, easily found. 3 inhibitors down, but GIANTX lost all their summoners.
Lot has TP'd into the middle of KC and now is immediately going to have to run away. The organization's ever placed is second in summer 2023, and they went 0-3 to open that week. Yeah. So we are in completely uncharted territories when it comes to GIANTX right now.
A crazy start, isn't it? You know, G2 went 0-2. And GIANTX are about to go 0-3. The ult sent in. Look at Jackie's, a fate sealed, and the deal gone with it as well. Targamas ulti comes out late, but GIANTX are taking no more damage. An all out from Lot. When you ask, is there anything from the trolley? And GIANTX in week 1 of the LEC will take not only the Lot, but they'll take KC down and prove that this team, with their roster swaps, could be looking at brand new horizons.
GX end the week at 3-0.